Hello everyone, welcome to my podcast where I ramble about all things knitting and everything else I'm currently obsessing about this week. My name is Morgan. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry under Ramblin Needles. We also have a Ravelry podcast group for Ramblin, I think it's just Ramblin Needles Podcast. It might just be Ramblin Needles, but I think it's Ramblin Needles Podcast. I never get that right. Welcome, new viewers. This is how it goes. This is just how it goes. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. You already know. You chose to do this. So I say that every week, but you choose to come back, which I am eternally grateful for. Just want you all to know that. Anybody who comes back and watches me, I say week after week, but let's be real. It's been about a fortnight since I've podcast, so bi-weekly anymore. I try to keep weekly. I'm already off topic. I'm already on a tangent running around. So let's see. Yeah, Rory is not here. You can see her chair is empty. She is being a butthead, and I will explain more about why she's being a butthead in Ramble. I look lopsided. I'm gonna try and see if I can fix that somehow. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know if that did anything. For those of you who are new, I am very low tech. I don't edit. I am gonna try. I tried last week. I downloaded software to edit. It didn't go well. It wouldn't let me splice together two videos from my phone, because my phone only records for a half hour, so this video will be under a half hour, probably about 20 minutes, if I can do it. But I did notice that if I upload to YouTube, there is an editing thing on YouTube, so I'm going to try that. But I make no promises, so you get raw, unedited, unfiltered footage of me. Yeah, and it's been 2 weeks, so I'm all out of sorts. So we'll just jump right in with finished objects. So you think, oh, 2 weeks, you'd have a bunch. So let's start with these first. So I finished, I don't know if I had any of these started. This is all the yarn I had left, so it's just still attached there. So I finished a light gray to purple, quick ombre hat. And I know most of them you do the dark to the light, but I wanted to see how it looked. I don't mind it. I think it looked really good. Plus, the lighter colors with my blue hair look a lot better. So I don't know how I'm going to wear it, or if I'm going to keep it, if I'm going to give it, or what I'm going to do with it. But I have that. And then I was on a quick, where is Rory's chair? She might come in. The door's open, but she's asleep, so we'll see. And then I got on a quick ombre hat. So then I did this one, which is the same light gray, into like this lime green, which is that's pretty accurate. Totally forgot what I was going to say. It's a quick ombre hat. The quick ombre hat by Emily Dormer, I think. Oh, I didn't write that down, but I've knit enough that I've seen the name. And then I did, so with these two, I'll show you this one first. I followed it directly to pattern, which I don't know why it does this. No idea. But it goes to the dark blue, to the same light gray. I had a crap. This is the gray. It's the Lion Brand Pound of Love Oxford Gray. I know that. It's the same gray I knit Easton sweater of. So if you've watched from the beginning, I knit my cousin Easton, he turned 5 in January, a flax sweater, and I knit it out of this. And I have a bunch left over. And then the blue, the green, and the purple are all just random, like, red heart colors. I don't know. So I knit this one exactly to pattern, where you just knit it completely on a US 8. And then I did the 96 stitch cat pattern, I think. I want to say. I started off with this. So this is the brim that I had cast on the last podcast. I remember that. So I started off with just 96 stitches, and then I decided I wanted to do the ombre. So I did that. So these two were knit with a 6 for the ribbing, and then an 8 for the color work. This was just an 8 all the way up. And I think I like the 6 better, just for the ribbing. Especially since I have a super small head anyway, so normally I would knit like an 88 stitch hat. So, and these were just going to be originally basic beanies to sell in the craft booth. So they got turned into fun hats that'll probably get put away in a Christmas pile or something. So we'll set those there. And then I knit, so if you watched last week, or I keep wanting to say last week before. Last podcast, we'll go with last podcast. My sister-in-law gave me a Burnett Cotton to make dishcloths out of. And I had made one, and I was on a second one. Well, I finished the second one. So, and then I finished one, 7 more after the one I was working on in the North Face. So I have 9 in total, and I do have a little bit left, and I don't know where it's at. It's either by my chair in the living room or by my bed. But I'm not going to get find it because you don't need to see the little dab. So it's just white with like black speckles on it. So I had one that looked just like this. The black was a little bit more all over the place, which it was a Lily Sugars and Cream, and it was called Salt and Pepper. I don't remember what this one was called, and I have no idea where the tag went. So I have 9 of these in total. So I gotta wash them for her. I have to weave in the ends. I have to weave in the ends and wash them for her, which I'll do that today. And then she will take however many she wants, and if she wants them all, that's fine. And if she only wants 4, then I get to keep the rest, and we're going by that. So we'll see. But that's the majority of what I worked on this week, just because I wanted to get them done. But there's 8 in this pile. I've got the other one out in the kitchen. I've just been throwing the ones, I kind of just throw them around here to show on the podcast when I finish things. I think I'm 99% sure that's all I finished. I'm not gonna switch out. I might find something later that I didn't, or I threw over here and who knows. Alright, so that takes us into whips, and we're 6 minutes in, so we're doing pretty good. So let's start with, I'm just gonna grab because there's a crap ton. Kaity from GeordieKnits, I blame you. She is hosting a whip crackaway gal. I think that's what it's called. And she said, go cast on all the things. And I was like, yes, I'll go. I'll cast on all the things. I went and I cast on all the things. So now I don't normally have this many whips. And it's not overwhelming me because I know that it's not something I need to finish now. And it is things that I've cast on things for Christmas and things that I wanted to cast on. So it's things that I were planning to cast on to work on in the fall when I wasn't so busy with the food truck. So I just cast them on now and they're waiting for me. So we'll start with an existing whip that I haven't touched in like a month. Maybe. No, it's only the 2nd week of July, and that was like Memorial Day weekend, so. These are my, again, I didn't go back into this bag to see what happened in here, because something clearly happened. I have no idea what. These are my Stick 'em with the Pointy End socks by, I want to say Elm Valley Knits or Elm Valley Designs. Everything will be linked on Instagram too. So you can see a little bit of the patterning. Didn't mean to flip you off. A little bit of the patterning here, maybe, if I hold it kind of like this. Yeah. They're Game of Thrones inspired socks. And they are toe up, which is my preferred sock method. And they have instructions for a toe up heel flap and gusset, which I'm super excited to try. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. The purple, I don't know. I don't remember what it was. It was just a skein I got at my yarn shop. It wasn't like an indie dye skein. It was just something I got at the yarn shop. Sorry. It's living in my Fates thread Broadway bag. Broadway's the word I'm looking. And it's covered in wrestling pins. Next, I am just grabbing in no specific order at this point. That was the only existing one I think I had. Next up, I have a hoe. I forgot. I finished. Okay. So this is a child size, I think it's child size, glove. The yarn is just a red heart. I don't remember the colorway. I'm calling them cotton candy because that's what it reminds me of. And then I've got the cuff done on the other one. I'm not tangled. So I've got the cuff. It's worsted. They're worsted weight fingerless gloves. They're just basic gloves that I'm working on for craft shows, because I've got a few coming up. Here's if you want to see it in cake form. Yeah, it reminds me of cotton candy. I don't know what color it was. It was just thrown in. I get a lot of my craft show yarn I will get at our flea market, our thrift store, which is only about 4 miles away from me, so it's really nice. So a lot of the times you can tell they're acrylic, they just don't come with tags. So, which doesn't bug me for craft shows, because I wash everything thoroughly, especially if I know I got it from the thrift store. I'll wash it like twice, I'll wash it once, and then I soak everything in hot water and conditioner. This is acrylic. I was gonna have to do it. And then I wash it I washed it again with fabric softener. And it does wonders. So that's my little softening secret for acrylic. I'm just grabbing. There's a whole, I'm not going to show you because it's a mess. Okay, so this is a Lila Stiles, this bag. This bag I got, my friend Darren sent me for the Get Your Yarn Wish granted around that time. Supernatural. It's from Amelia Extra. She's based in the UK. I love her bags. This one is a Lila Stiles Doctor Who Ugly Christmas Sweater bag. I got this on the Black Friday sale last year. Yeah, but I got it for Christmas, but I picked it out on the Black Friday sale. This is the shawl that I am designing, we're going to say. I haven't touched it in like 3 weeks. I've been doing other things, trying to get other things, and all personal things kind of get put on hold when craft show knitting comes up. So I will show you. It's scrunched up on 16-inch needles because I stole the other needles. Same right size, but just that. So it's got a garter, a stockinette, a seed stitch, a stockinette, and then it goes garter, seed stitch, garter, stockinette, seed stitch, stockinette, all the way up. I think garter, seed, stockinette, garter, stockinette, seed, stockinette, garter. So I think I've got like 3 more repeats I want to do for what my maths tell me that the size I'm aiming for would be. We'll see. I want to see how this one works before I've got another one in my head. I was watching a lot of Vikings and what is the Netflix one? The Last Kingdom, I think. And there is similar to this that I want to do with some elements from that. So we'll see if that happens. So let's back. Let's see what is in you. Oh yes. So this is I cast on the, what is this thing called? Oracle shawl. Oracle shawl. That's right. By Kristen of Volunvine Yarns, and the Volunvine podcast, and probably Volunvine Designs. I don't know. So it's the Oracle shawl. So let's see. It is not really going to show up because it's 2 dark colors. So there's a black, and this is like a. Can I get it to show the color? That's more of a accurate of the color, kind of. Maybe if I move the light a little bit. Give me just a second. Ooh, that's blowing me out, but we'll see if it does the color any better. Yeah, that's kind of, it's a little bit lighter than that, so we'll see. Okay. I'm only on like, I don't know, the 3rd section, 4th section maybe. The yarn, now I do know the yarn. The yarn is, I've only got my first 2 colors. So I haven't hit the 3rd color yet. But the yarn I'm using is, my 3rd color will be this skein, which was a one-of-a-kind that I also got from the Get Your Yarn Wish grants from my friend Mariah of Beauty Mark Yarns. Her yarn is gorgeous. I had an issue with the cake. That was my issue with the cake. Nothing to do with the yarn or the skein. When I put it in here, I was originally going to use it as my color 1, color A. And then I decided I wanted it to be color C. So I kind of shoved everything back in there, but it didn't like that. So it's sparkly. I don't know if the sparkles are picking up. You can kind of see them. And then the other 2 are yarn that I already had that I got last year, like November-ish. So the black and the red are both Cascade Heritage. Now, I know Cascade, you don't have to tell me, but I had it in my stash, and I had it originally picked out for this shawl that I was going to make last year, and I never made this shawl with it last year. But it was already in my stash, and I already had it, and I didn't want to I don't really have the money to go buy new yarn for it. It was already what I wanted, so I'm just using it. It is what it is. I had already paid for it. It's not like I could return it. I already had it. It's the colors I wanted. I just went with it. So, that is what it is. That's all I'm going to say about it. This is living in my Lila Stiles Avatar bag, which I thought was very fitting because I first heard of the Avatar series from Kristen of Volunvine. The Avatar series is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. I really have to look up how to say that because I butcher it every time probably. Alright, so next I'm just reaching. Let's see what I get. Okay, in my Slytherin Serpents. Southside Serpents from Riverdale. It's Riverdale bag. From Fate's Red. It's got very nice. I really like this green inside, and that's why I say Slytherin. Because I see snakes, I see green, and I go with my house. I cast on. I literally just cast on the toe. I've done no toe increases. I just have it cast on. It's going to be a basic vanilla sock. So, yeah. So the toe is in, I have the tags in here, Patton's Croy sock, in Gentry Gray. It's pretty much a black. It's like so dark it's gonna be black. And then the contrast color, or the main color, that's the contrast color. Don't listen to me. Is going to be this color here, which is Knitpicks Felici in the colorway Firefighter. Yeah, because it's a very small cake, I have a very big yarn liner, so it threw it up a little bit. So there's that. Some of these were hastily cast on at when I realized that it was almost the 1st of July, and that Sunday was horrible for me. I will explain why and ramble. So that's why it's just a toe, because I haven't touched it. Okay. And then we have, this is also Stash Enhancements. You okay, baby? Just a second. Okay, I'm back. Rory's back. Yeah, she came to see us. You can see she's not fine. Alright. And she's gonna get, stop it, don't do that. I don't know what she's doing. Whatever. She decided she wanted the chair. So I cast on a Saturday morning sweater by Tristan of Dragonhorn Yarn, Dragonhorn Design, in the Lion Brand Pound of Love. Here, I'll show the Stash Enhancements. I've got another one of these for my aunts. So this one, I wrote on each one who it was for and the stitch count I did for the first one, so I wasn't confused. So there's just a neckband. Using your chair again since you left. She's standing in the doorway staring at me. And then I cast on another one. Again, just the neckband. Or just the ribbing for the neck. I cast on this one for, see, that one's Chris, this one's Tammy. And then I cast on a final one. I guess not final. I have one more. For my grandma. And none of them watch the podcast, so I'm okay. And if they do, Merry Christmas. Just another neckband in the same color. So what I'm going to do for Chris and Tammy, Grandma's is going to be just solely this color. And then for Chris and Tammy, I'm all sorts of connected. And then the cat got a hold of these. Could kill them. They were sitting on the table and he decided to knock it off like that. That's why this one's he pulled all the yarn out. So Chris is going to be this one on the top and this one on the bottom. And then Tammy's is going to be the opposite. So this one on top, this one on the bottom. Because they're married and cute and they'll like that. And then I think I have one more. Where did you? Oh, here it is. Yep, one more whip. Final whip. I know, they're crazy. So I've actually been working on this one a little bit. So this is a Saturday morning sweater. Again, just like the three of those. Except for I'm into the raglan increases on this. So this one is for me. I'm excited. I've never knit myself a sweater, so I'm excited for this. And I've got 10 minutes left before my phone cuts off, so I better get it. Yeah, so it's the same Lane brand Pound of Love, and then I will use the claret at the top, and then this one as the gray at the bottom. This is in a bag I made yesterday, which is dented for some reason, out of the Marvel fabric. So it's a big bag, sweater bag that I made for myself yesterday. If you guys want like big sweater bags in the shop, let me know, and I will be happy to make some. That is all. So we're going to move right along into stash enhancements, and then I'm going to ramble for about 5 minutes. So hopefully I can do stash enhancements in 5 minutes, and then I keep it under 30 minutes. So we'll start with first. So my Walmart clearance down a bunch here. So I've got, let's see, 2 of these, 3 of these, 4 of these maybe? I don't remember. 2 of these, I think. 4 of these. These are the Red Heart with Love and the Violet and the Boysenberry colorway. They were both $1.50 each. Can't beat that, especially with craft show knitting. Then they had these Scarfies, the Lime Brand Scarfies, for $2.50. So I got 2 of this colorway, which is the cream silver, and then just 1 of this one, which is the eggplant taupe. So, and then this one has more of the purple in here as well. And then, so you saw I got 2 of the, so I've got 3 of these I bought. The Pound of Love, and they're in the charcoal colorway. Pound of Love. And then I got 2 of these in the denim, the blue, for sweaters. Michael's. Plus they were on sale, so why wouldn't I get them? And then my final stash enhancement, which it looks like a lot, but honestly, between the sweater yarn and the Walmart yarn, I think that only cost me like $35, maybe $40 max. This is the yarn I was talking about last podcast that I had ordered, but it was a dyed to order, so I hadn't got it yet. So let's do this first. So I got yarn to do my Hogwarts History sweater by Megan of Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits, Bad Wolf Girl Studios, and Bad Wolf Girl Designs. So here it is. So I will put, I've never had a sweater quantity of fancy yarn before, so I'm kind of excited. So I got the Bellatrix colorway. That's decently accurate. There's her thing. My dog Charlie's crying for some reason. It's probably because he can't walk across the floor. He's got issues. And then for the contrast color, for the colorwork part, I got Patronus, which is like a silvery, so I think they're going to look really good together. But then I also got Don't Blink. So those are all on 75-25. This is on an 80-20, right? Yeah. Which, I love it. If you can hear Charlie, I'm sorry. He's got issues with hardwood floors, and we have hardwood floor to get to the doggy door, and he's probably trying to get back in from the doggy door. But I've got 7 minutes left, and I am not stopping this. So I thought maybe this would look cute as a contrast, so we'll see. All right, I think that is all the yarn I bought. I'm checking my piles. So we are going to move on to podcasts. Podcasts I know I've watched are Megan from Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits, Kaity from GeordieKnits. I know I watched Laura from The Lonely Knitter. I think she's down to every 2 weeks, but it's been a while. The Grocery Girls, not their newest one, their last one. I'm still so far behind. I'm still like 3 episodes behind on Stranded, but I did watch Amy from Stranded, the Stranded podcast. I watched Kay from The Crazy Sock Lady. I watched Emma and Rosie from the Hairy Sheep podcast. I know I watched Melissa from Honeybee Knits. The list is on my phone, and I can't pause my phone. I can't mess with my phone. I meant to copy it over. And I'm sure there's more. And if I forgot anybody, I'm sorry. But next week I will write them down before I podcast. I'm like, I got them. They're on my phone. I'm using my phone. Alright, so that is pretty much all things knitting. So if you don't want to stick around for Ramble, that is fine. Thank you for joining me. For those of you who are staying, let me tell you about my week. 2 weeks, really. So not this past week, so last week. So the end of June, first week of July, we had an event on the 29th of July, that Saturday, which was great. It was good, good. We also had it on that Sunday, but I ducked out, excuse me, and went to NASCAR at Chicagoland Speedway. And that, I love going to NASCAR. I love NASCAR. I'm a huge NASCAR fan. I'm going to take this off because I'm getting a little hot. Which goes into my story. It's so hot at NASCAR. And then we have, we get pit passes. So we go in the pits and go down and, sorry, Charlie, it's distracting, and have fun. It's 95 degrees at NASCAR. It's 95 degrees outside. On the track, you're at least 10 to 15 degrees hotter, if not more, depending on the sun ratio and all that. So it's roasting. So my friend Lacey and I went. We got overheated at the concert, so we had to go inside, go back in, which is not really inside, but you're out of the direct sun, so it does help. We got stuff to drink. Then we met up with a friend, and we went to watch the race. Got 11 laps in. It downpoured. So then I was sticky and wet, and it stormed. And then, so we stayed till we could leave, and then we left and came home because we didn't even finish the race. We were so overheated, overtired, and just, ugh. So I got overheated on Sunday. Then Monday, I came home Sunday. I was home by 7:30. I cast on that sock, and I went to bed. Monday, I got overheated again, just from being outside and doing all the stuff I had to do. Not Monday. No, Monday I stayed in the house and rested all day, but I still couldn't come out of it because Saturday I got a little overheated too, just from it being so hot. A little dehydrated. I got dehydrated. Then Tuesday I got overheated again. Wednesday and Thursday we had an event, and we did a 4th of July event. I got overheated on both days. I got overheated on Wednesday, then I got dehydrated, and I didn't quite hydrate myself enough. I do that a lot in the trailer. I don't get super dehydrated, but I do know I get dehydrated because I sweat, and it's so hot that I'm not taking in enough fluids that I should be. So there was that. And then Friday, I had to work on Friday. So Friday wasn't bad. I was in the air conditioning lot. And then we didn't do anything Saturday. Yeah. So Friday night, I actually ended up throwing up all night Friday night. I just got too hot. I wasn't sick. I just got too hot. Saturday it was cruise night. So we did the car show, and then I went out to cruise night. But we didn't have air conditioning for the first half of the day because power issues. So I got way overheated too. So Sunday, I felt like death. Just everything that whole week came crashing down Sunday. And then yesterday, I was still trying to recover. Yesterday, I didn't realize it was Monday or a podcast. I kind of forgot. So I'm podcasting today. And then we're back to today. Yeah, and today it's still early. It's only like 10:30 in the morning. Rory did not sleep at all last night. She was up and down all night long. And my bed, once she gets off the bed, I have to get out of the bed to get her back up in the bed. I'm getting stairs. I'm just trying to find the right stairs for her. And so she didn't sleep, so I didn't sleep. So that's why she's being a moody, grumpy butt and not in here, and she's taking naps because she did not sleep all night. I posted a video on my Instagram of me telling her to get ready to podcast. She's just like, no. So, that NASCAR was the most exciting thing I haven't done. I'm going out to dinner tonight with, my family's going out with another family that we're all friends with. My friend Lacey's family. And then I've got the rest of the week, I say off, but I have to smoke the pork, smoker. And, then we go into 2 fairs. So 2 straight weeks of 2 fairs. So I'm going to do a live probably from one of them, and we'll see if I can podcast from another one of them. I'm not sure. I will let you all know. And I know this is kind of rushed, and there's more things I want to talk about, but my phone doesn't let me go over half hour. So I'm going to end it here. Thank you all so much for watching. And remember to take it one stitch at a time. And I will see you all hopefully next week. Bye.